Let's look forward to next week. All games played on deck 15 will earn double XP. Meanwhile, the city celebrates the 90s. If your My Player is a 90 overall or above, this is the event for you. Now hit the courts and get to level 40.
And here were the Clippers arriving earlier, getting mentally prepared to go to work on the road. Clouds passing high over the 10th Avenue Bridge and the Mississippi River here in Minneapolis. A gorgeous scene. Well, the weekend has officially begun. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul.
David, he clearly is a special talent, and his resume shows it. Thank you. And the Clippers starting five. Jackson is the point with Kennard on the wing. George and Zubats inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Leonard in at the small forward. And for the Timberwolves. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed comes in for Vanderbilt. And Z subbed in for Noel. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Marcus Morris is checked in for Zubats. Jackson against Russell.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
A shot's good from Z.
Well, that's how you bring out the best in your teammates. Towns is a prolific scorer, but guess what? He'll find you if you're open.
From 15 feet away, a nice shot by George. George has got his second basket of the night.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Inside, here's Reed. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Pass to Leonard. Great D that time from Edwards.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Z, Kennard covering. Out to Russell. Clock at 6. To the inside. Reed, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
This, to me, is an improving aspect of D'Angelo Russell's game. Reading the pick and roll. Nicely done.
George looking around. Shoots from the right block. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by George.
Boy, that's the type of shot they'd like to get on every single possession.
Russell passes to Z. To the paint. Here's Towns. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Pass to Leonard. Now here is George. Outside Jackson. Puts it up. And the shot is long.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Stolen by Jackson. Pass to George. Just 5 on the clock. That one, no good. Great D that time from Edwards. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Trailing by 2. drives to the hoop, and Edwards with the stuff.
And how about athleticism from Edwards, rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
LA has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. And Doris, we know that Anthony Edwards has given numerous head-turning quotes, but that's just who he is.
That's right. One of the most candid players in the league. Caught some media off guard when he said he saw himself as a football player. But this guy's got big-time personality.
See the pass to Towns. That gives them the lead. Towns has got 6.
And a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Jackson up top. He's guarded by Russell. Now Towns really played well against the Clippers in his last outing. See the pass to Towns. Count it. He's got 8.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Look at the last game for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It was a win against the Clippers. George with the bounce pass. Here's Leonard. And the Clippers miss again.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Here's Z. And he makes good on the layup. And now a 6-point Timberwolves lead.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Leonard, no luck.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
To the middle. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Leonard looking over the floor to end the cold streak, and it's good on the lay-in.
How about the focus and locked-in nature of Kawhi Leonard? My goodness.
43 seconds left in the first. Now the Clippers moving it up. There's the pass to Kennard. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Minnesota making some changes. Daniels, he's checked in for Reed. Malik Beasley comes in for Edwards. And it's Patrick Beverley in for D'Angelo Russell. Doris, you look at Marcus Morris, a very solid 3 and D type of forward.
That's exactly right, because think about it, Morris, early in his career, there was a reluctance to shoot the range shot. He was more mid-range guy. But credit him for putting in the work. Now Marcus is a deadly three-point shooter, and he brings a size and physicality on the defensive end.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Pass to man. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Hartenstein. Misses off the right iron. Here's Z, and he dumps it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for Minnesota. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Timberwolves?
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
Well, something else they've done a good job of tonight is penetrating and getting points right at the rim.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Batuma's out there with Kennard, and it's man in at the 1 spot. Here's Z. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, mid-range jumpers are something of a lost art these days. They're still practiced by superstars like Kawhi Leonard. Coach Ty Lue said, why not work on the shots that teams are giving up? Down the stretch, mid-range shots win games. Playoffs, too. If you shoot it at a high clip, it's just as good as a three for me. Guys?
And they do shoot it at a good clip, and they rely on it quite a bit. David, thank you. Over to the left wing. Here's Mann. Points in the game. Here's Coffey. Shoots. Mann can't hit.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Down low, it's tipped. Here's McDaniels, and the layup's good off the glass. McDaniels got the lead up to 8 now for the Timberwolves.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Right side, Batum. Pass to Coffey. Hands it from downtown. Coffey's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Timberwolves leading by 5. Beverly, the pass to Z. To the middle. Here's Tom. Wow, hammering it in.
How about the creativity, the athleticism? That's a rare combination for a guy his size. Go to work, Cat.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Hartenstein, and that one is off. Towns with the defensive effort. Passes it to Beverly. Here's Z. Lays it up off the glass. And it's a 9-point Timberwolves lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Mann. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for McDaniels. Edwards comes in for Malik Beasley. Z's checked in for Patrick Beverly. And it's Russell in for Jordan McLaughlin.
Well, Kawhi Leonard has zero fear. In fact, contact, it doesn't deter him at all.
And there was a slight panic in L.A. when Kawhi opted out of his deal. It quickly went away as Kawhi signed a new one with the Clippers. The Clippers can build knowing Kawhi is in it for the long haul. Always nice to know you have a star that you can win with.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Outside, George. Here's Leonard. No good on that one. Timberwolves go the other way with it. Up next for them, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. Sets in motion a 4-game road trip for them. See the pass to Towns. Can't get it to fall. Clippers trail by 4. George finds Jackson. A floater. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 4 assists in the game.
Paul George will force you to stay balanced defensively because if you have a miscue, he will find the open guy.
1:05 left in the first half. Leonard with the steal. At the elbow, it's George. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
Now, Paul George is a phenomenal catch-and-shoot guy. Measures the shot before receiving the pass. It's hard to guard.
Minnesota calls timeout. And, Greg, you look at the power that Kawhi Leonard plays with. Incredibly strong for his position.
And, Kevin, it helps him finish through contact on offense. It also lets him guard bigger men. Kawhi makes great use of that strength on the wing.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Z, Kennard covering. Here's Towns, and he lays it straight in. Towns has got 6 in the quarter.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Here's Kennard with the drive, and he banks in the layup. Kennard's got it all tied up now for Los Angeles. For Minnesota, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter, a nice efficient 50%. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Jackson dishes to George. From 10 feet out. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And the rejection by Leonard.
Well, the length of Kawhi Leonard twice on the pipes with that 7'3" wingspan.
And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Malik Beasley comes in for Edwards. Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Noel. And Z subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. We've got Patrick Beverly. Towns is out there with Naz Reid. Then there's Z, and it's Beasley in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Coffey, defended by the pass to Coffey. Shot clock at 5. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The feed now to Towns. Good, nice job down low. Now just a 2-point Los Angeles lead.
Boy, pure dominance from Karl Anthony Towns. This guy is a go-to legit scorer with multiple weapons.
Hartenstein passes to Coffey. Guarded by Reid. Tries again, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one is on Towns.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
And the Clippers making a change here. Jackson's checked in. Timberwolves trail by 3. To the paint. It's tipped. Here's Towns. Pass to Reid. Shot clock at 6. Shot's good from Z.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Jackson with it. 8 points for him. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And so he's picked up his final foul. He's in for the rest of this game. Daniels, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. And he makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Minnesota's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from 3-point land in the second half. Here's Z. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Picked away for the lead, going inside, and the layup is up and in. Z's got 8 points here in this quarter. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Minnesota?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
On the wing, Batum. 6 to shoot. Over Beasley. Los Angeles with another miss.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from. You want to command the defender's respect.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Clippers trail by 3. And here's Jackson. He's got 8. Here's Hartenstein. Reed with the rebound. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
Driving in, and once more he gets it. Another bucket from Z. And now a 5-point Timberwolves lead. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. 52 seconds left in the third. Pass to Coffey. Just 5 to shoot. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Vanderbilt's checked in for Nasri. And a switch here also for the Clippers. George is checked in. Timberwolves leading by 5. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Passes it to Vanderbilt. And here's Beverly. 29 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's McDaniels, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Back to George. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
Well, make no mistake, Paul George is a physical guy. He will not shy away from contact on these moves.
And George drops them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
Here's Beverly. And that one released in time, but no good. The third quarter comes to a close. Minnesota on top. They finish off the third quarter with a massive 16-5 run. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. A moment now to reset the lineups. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at Los Angeles. We've got Marcus Morris. Paul George is out there with Batum. And there's Jackson. And it's Coffey in at the 2 spot. Batum. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
And both free throws good for Nicholas Batum. And a guy like Nick Batum, all but written off, he went through a rebirth after joining the successful Clippers.
Right, you think about Nick Batum, he had to deal with so many injuries. You forget how complete a player he is when healthy. He showed just how important he can be for an elite team.
Vanderbilt's shot is good.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Now, here's George. Outside Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. McDaniels passes to Beasley. Stolen by George. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. And the dunk by Jackson.
It's easy to forget about Jackson's bunnies, but he's more than happy to remind you.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Good.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Clippers trail by 5. Now Jackson. Driving inside. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And with a quick first step, Jackson remains a threat to drive on any defender.
Z the pass to Vanderbilt. Five on the clock. Count it. Good. And now it's up to 25 points for Z.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's been going all night.
And McDaniels with the block. The pass to Z. Inside. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotation.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's George. Pass to Leonard. Offline. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are games that feel so great to win, and really it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's going to happen. How is this thing going to play out?
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Nice job on the offensive end tonight. Was there anything you saw from defense earlier in this one that you knew you could take advantage of?
Well, they played true to the scouting report, so I've got to thank the scouts and the coaching staff for getting us prepared for this one.
Well, can you go into some specifics about what you were able to take advantage of?
You guys have the tape.
Come on, MP. Can you give us something?
Okay, well, we'll play those guys again, so I'm not trying to give away our secrets, but we're a prepared group. We watch the film, we talk, and we have different ideas for how to approach each game, so you saw a lot of that out there tonight.